Because, as he put it, the problems of one old actor don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. But while Perkins felt his problems didn't amount to much, his 40-year career and accomplishments do indeed. Anthony Perkins will be remembered for many things and many roles, but he is best known for this 1960 performance.
You have a vacancy?
Oh, we have 12 vacancies. 12 cabins, 12 vacancies.
As Norman Bates, Perkins scared just about everybody, and years later he went on to star in Psycho 2, 3, and 4. The third film he even directed, a profession he has enjoyed in recent years. Though he was identified for decades as Hitchcock's Norman Bates, the actor says he never felt burdened by typecasting.
It never really touches you, the person. It touches your career. It touches producers and directors who think about you, and maybe even audiences. But you know who you are. So you are the one person who isn't really affected by typecasting.
As the years passed, Perkins and his famous roles seemed to be everywhere. There were tourist exhibits at Universal Studios, both in Orlando and Hollywood, and he even guided Entertainment Tonight's Lisa Gibbons around the old sets for a historical look back on Universal's 70th anniversary. But Perkins, son of actor Osgood Perkins, made many other distinguished films. His movie debut came in 1953 in The Actress with Gene Simmons and Spencer Tracy.
Thought you was at Harvard College.
Oh, I am, but tonight's my sister's birthday, so we had a little shindig.
3 years later, in 1956, he earned an Oscar nomination for the Quaker story Friendly Persuasion.
Promise to pray.
I prayed.
Other films included On the Beach with Gregory Peck and Tall Story, Jane Fonda's first film. He was also among the cast of confused military men in Catch-22.
What I mean is you can't see him when he's there, when he's in his office. I've tried several times.
But when can you see him, ever?
Yes, indeed you can see him when he isn't there.
Perkins was one of a trainload full of criminal suspects in the 1974 hit Murder on the Orient Express.
Let's get just a couple of things straight first, Mr. Perot. Who, for example, are you, and what is your status here?
In 1984, he played opposite Kathleen Turner in Crimes of Passion.
These are the devil's playthings, and those who touch them will burn.
Well, put another log on the fire, Reverend. Let's see a sample.
Perkins continued to work mostly in television. In 1986, he taped this AIDS Prevention public service announcement.
AIDS. Our best defense against AIDS is education. Fight the fear of AIDS with the facts.
Anthony Perkins was proud to have married in middle age to photographer Barry Berenson, and he was happy that his two children came along at a time when he wasn't a young actor traveling for months on end.
I don't go in much for wishful thinking. Listen, at the age of 40, I got married, have a beautiful young wife and two fabulous children. I think if I was to look back and say, well, I wish that I could be identified with Indiana Jones or some other character, I think that would be asking for an awful lot from life, don't you?
Janet Leigh, Perkins' co-star in Psycho, told Entertainment Tonight that Perkins' death came as a great shock. Quoting her, "I'm very grateful to have worked with him, and I loved him very much."